All right, guys, I'm going to do this intro to offensive security. We're going to just do this from Tryhackme. This is one of their free ones, which I'm just using a free subscription right now. I was doing the paid subscription, but yeah, I'm just doing the free one for now. So hacking your first machine. Before going into cybersecurity career and what offensive security is, let's get you hacking. And yes, it's legal. All exercises are fake simulations. So we just have to click here, start the machine, give it a second so it can load everything. Looks like it starts up an attack box for me. You can use that. I'm not going to use that. Instead, I'm going to be using something else here. Just go ahead and move this here. I'm going to be using a virtual machine, virtual Kali machine I have spun up. Just give this a second, I guess. Okay, your hack. Click start machine button. Once loaded, you'll have access to a machine you'll use to hack a fake banking application called Fake Bank. You'll use a command line application called GoBuster to brute force Fake Bank's website to find hidden directories and pages. GoBusters will take a list of potential page or directory names and tie accessing a website with each other, which each of them, if the page exists, it'll tell you. Step 1, open a terminal. The terminal is known as a command line. Allows us to interact with the computer without using a graphical user interface on the machine. Open the terminal using the terminal icon. Okay, so I've done that already. Step 2, find hidden web pages. Most companies will have an admin portal page giving their staff access to basic admin controls for day-to-day operations. For a bank, an employee might need to transfer money to and from clients' accounts. Often these pages are not made private, allowing attackers to find hidden pages that show or give access to admin control or sensitive data. Type the following command line into the terminal to find potentially hidden pages of the fake bank's website using GoBuster, a command line security application. Okay, so we're going to use GoBuster to enumerate and find hidden web pages. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so let me just check out the IP address. So here, Tryhackme gives us an IP address, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna enter that here. Let me just copy that real quick. So I'm gonna copy that, and then this syntax for the command is going to be that. Okay, go ahead and put that on this side of the screen and just type that into my terminal. So GoBusters. HTTP IP address. Let me just check to make sure that's okay. So here we have our fake banking application. I just input the IP address up here and it takes me to their website. We're going to go ahead and enumerate it. So I'm just going to paste in the IP address. Looks like it pasted in a little bit extra stuff we don't need. Let's go ahead and just put the IP address. Okay, great. And we'll finish typing out the rest of this. And it looks like we're using a word list. So I'm gonna try typing what they have, and then if that doesn't work, we'll try something else. Yeah, so that word list isn't found. It's okay, I have a word list. Let me pull it up. Okay, so I've typically come across this with Tryhackme where the code that or syntax or commands they're using just don't work for me. Now, luckily, I've gone through their basic course already, so I already know what command to run. So I have the command here, go buster directory. We're pointing the URL to this web page, right? We're going to use the default word list that's on Kali Linux, which is located in the users, share, sec list, discovery, web content, and comment text. So now that we have that inputted, I'm going to put that in the description of this video. Again, please like and subscribe. If you like to have all the commands in the description and just have just easy accessible, you can just copy paste it, run the command, and boom, you're running. I notice a lot of YouTubers out there, they just either don't provide the commands or they're just like, figure it out. I'm not like that. I'm gonna teach you. We're gonna go through the ropes together. I'm gonna give you the commands that work. I'm gonna put them in the description. I'm not gonna say, okay, you're on your own, and I'm not gonna hide the flags. Like, to me, I don't understand why they do that, to be honest with you. We all started somewhere. Some of us, like myself, started at the help desk, became an admin, became a cybersecurity analyst. Like, we went through the ropes. We climbed the ladder. Now I'm trying to teach people who are new. I'm trying to lend them a hand. I'm not trying to just be like, all right, you're on your own, figure it out. That's not my teaching style. So if you like these videos, please like and subscribe so I could be motivated to continue making them for you. All right, so let's go over what it's doing right now. It's just enumerating. So it's looking at all the sub directories within this website. And what we're looking for is we're looking for any directories that, maybe the admins, maybe it's admin page, and they forgot to prevent us from being able to access it as easily. So, there should be some security in play here to prevent people from just being able to enumerate your website and find out where your admin pages are. If you have one, maybe you shouldn't have one. Maybe if you don't need it, if you don't need that functionality, maybe it should be removed or hidden. So we'll just let this run. It does take a while. Looks like it didn't find much. So we'll have to possibly check some of these sub files out. All right, let's give this a shot. Let's look at these. Okay, so looking at Tryhackme, it looks like we're not on the correct path here. Their word list is it's gotta be this one right here. So I just went into the path, user, share, word list, and Durbuster, and notice they have a directory list here. I'm gonna give that one a shot. We'll see if it works. So what I recommend is just open up the terminal from here. Yeah, you can probably just do that. That might be easier. Let's do that. So here I open up terminal, and then I'm gonna take that same command I ran. I'm just gonna grab that real quick, just copy it. I'm gonna throw that over here, paste it. All right, cool. Now I'm going to make sure I'm in the correct path, right? Well, the path's up here, so I can just take that path basically. Let's see, share Dirtbusters. Okay, so we'll just delete this right here and type in the path that we're supposed to use. Which is listed up here. All right, and then the name of that file, which is directory. We're just gonna click F2. Actually, I'm just gonna, whoops, snaps. Okay, didn't mean to do that. Go and close that out. F2, take that name, copy it. Okay, gonna paste it in here. There we go. And then it's got the .text extension, so I'm just gonna type that out here. Text. And make sure that looks good. I also corrected it so it has the -u and the -w. All right, let's give this a shot. Let's see if it works. Dang it, that did not work. Okay, what did I do wrong this time? Dang it, that's why. So let me delete the sec list because we're in the Dirbusters list. There we go. All right, let's give that a shot now. All right, it's running. Give that a sec. All right, so just waiting for this to finish enumerating. It's currently 39% complete. It is going by so slow, but I was taking a look at this account that they started us off with, which is Mrs. G. Benjamin, account number 881. Man, they need to do some budgeting, right? I mean, look at that, like negative 1,232, and they've been going to McDonald's. They have Apple subscription, or maybe they got a new phone, I'm guessing. I mean, I don't even know. That's got to be a computer. That can't be a phone. That's too expensive for a phone, right? Travel, Netflix, well, it's $9. I think it's like 18 bucks now or something. Amazon, man, they need to do some budgeting, seriously. I'm sorry, I'm just waffling around here, just waiting for this thing to finish. Starbucks, wow, DUI. Oof, all right. So I guess I'll come back when this is done. Okay, this is pretty pointless, unless you put bank transfer, tech transfer in word list, it's not gonna pick it up. At least not the default word list that I'm seeing on Kelly. I checked them. They're not in there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use Burp. I'm gonna see if we're able to find this path using Burp. One sec. Okay, so Burp is on Kelly by default. And when you initially start it, it will look something like this. And then you're just gonna do a temporary project next. And then once you do that, you should see, yes, close that out. You should see proxy. You're able to turn the proxy on and off. If you have Firefox, you'll have to go into Firefox and ensure that Burp is set so it will intercept whatever traffic is going through it. So you just go through proxies here. Proxy. And you just want to set this to manual proxy configurations, localhost 8080, check mark that, and then go to the options here, ensure that you have that within the proxy listener. So your localhost 8080, and that should be it. Let me double check. Oh yeah. Yeah, that should be it. If you have any problems, you might want to check your user options and make sure that the socks use socks proxy is unchecked and this one's unchecked. So again, user options. Then you go to the proxy here. I'm gonna go to intercept. I'm gonna turn intercept on, and then I'm gonna bring up my Firefox here. I'm going to accessing the website again. We'll have forward that request. So intercepts the request, forwards the request, and then we're able to see everything here. And that's interesting. Let me look at the target. So then once it intercepts the request, it'll give me some information on it. And I'm able to see the URL up here and below it, any of these subdirectories. And so without using something like GoBusters, you can simply use Burp and it will show you there's a bank transfer subdirectory there. Awesome. Let's navigate to that, right? So during the enumeration phase, yes, you can use Burp, but if Burp's not, I mean, GoBusters, you could use GoBusters. You could use Burp as well. And if GoBusters just isn't working for you, that doesn't mean you're done. That means you take a different approach. use a different tool. So in this scenario, we're going to go ahead and we know that's a subdirectory. We're going to check that directory out, right? Okay, let's check it out. Our proxy's still on. We're going to forward that request. We're going to take a look here. Boom, we're in the subdirectory. Awesome. We're able to send from an account to another account. What? And this is the admin portal, so we shouldn't be here, right? We know that. By the way, this is fake, right? This is a simulated website. This isn't real. All right, so let's go ahead and transfer. Step 3, it says to transfer the funds from 2276 to 881. So let's go ahead and do that. 2276 to 8881. Okay. Amount sent, we'll go ahead and transfer 2000. Send the money. All right, successful transfer. Okay, cool. So that's successful. We'll go ahead and go back to our account, which just exit out of this. Go back to the regular path for that request. Burp is now sent us here. Boom, we got like 18 grand, right? I think I put 20 by accident. Oh, okay. Hey, we got more money than 2000. All right, that's what's up. All right, so now we're able to pay all these bills. That's pretty awesome. So now we got the flag. Looks like bank hacked, right? That's our flag right there. All right, so now I'm gonna go and insert the flag here, submit it. Oh, that's the whole whoopee flag. By the way, this isn't gonna load here. This is an attack computer, but if you have a subscription, you are able to use it. If you don't, you have to utilize the connecting to the virtual machine. Right, see here. All right, so we're just gonna read through the rest. If you're a pen tester for security consultant, this is an exercise you'd perform for companies to test for vulnerabilities in their web applications. Find hidden pages to investigate for vulnerabilities. And the first step of anything is to enumerate. Does the site have subdirectories that we can hack later on? What version of the website are they using? Does that have CVE associated with it? Then you go into like the CVE database to check that. All right, terminate the machine by clicking the red terminate button at the beginning on the top of the screen. Okay. So we'll go ahead and terminate that. GoBusters is great. I'm not saying don't use it. I'm just saying Tryhackme didn't account for the fact that it's not in the word list that I'm looking at. Perhaps they got an updated version of it. I don't know, but it wasn't on my word list, and I'm not going to sit around for 18 minutes while it enumerates. So cool. What is offensive security? In short, offensive security is the process of breaking into a computer system, exploiting software bugs, and finding loopholes in applications to gain unauthorized access to them. To beat hackers, you'll need to behave like a hacker, finding vulnerabilities and recommending patches before a cybercrime criminal does, as you did in this room. On the flip side, there is also defensive security, which is the process of protecting an organization's network and computer systems by analyzing and securing any potential digital threat, learning more in the digital forensics room. In a defensive cyber role, you could be investigating affected computers or devices to understand how it was hacked, track down cyber criminals, or monitor infrastructure for malicious activities. Okay, great. Okay, how can I start learning? People often wonder how others become hackers, security consultants, or defenders, security analysts fighting cybercrime. And the answer is simple. Break it down, learn an area of cybersecurity you're interested in, and regularly practice using hands-on exercises. build a habit of learning a little bit each day on Tryhackme, and you'll acquire the knowledge to get your first job in the industry. Trust us, you can do it. Just take a look at some of the people who have used Tryhackme to get the first cybersecurity job. Bob went from a construction worker to a cybersecurity engineer. Cassandra went from music teacher to security professional. Brandon used Tryhackme while at school to get his first job in cyber. What careers are there then? Cybersecurity rooms get in more depth about different careers in cyber. However, here's a short description of a few offensive security roles. Penetration tester, responsible for testing technology products for finding exploitable security vulnerabilities. Red teamer, play the roles of an adversary, attacking an organization, providing feedback from the enemy's perspective. Security engineer, design, monitor, and maintain security controls, network, and systems to help prevent cyber attacks. All right, and then once you complete that, should complete the room. We'll go ahead and check that out real quick. Let me go ahead and fix my browser here. Okay, yeah, you get your whoop whoop. So what I like to also mention is what they didn't mention was that you know, when you're in cybersecurity, you can do all three of them if you want. You know, you can be a cybersecurity analyst during the day. That'll be your day job. You could be a penetration tester or during the night. You know, just be a cybersecurity researcher and look into the vulnerabilities that you're trying to prevent during the day. Try to replicate them, and then try to do a bug bounty. And you could be a red teamer. Some organizations, you have these cybersecurity analysts or administrators, they'll go ahead and simulate or do a tabletop exercise. Tabletop exercise is all documentation, but you know, if you have like a live exercise where you're actually trying to hack into something, trying to assess security, some organizations let the internal security do it. Some organizations will contract it, and they're supposed to contract it due to PCI DSS and such. But there's definitely ability to do all three of them. So don't limit yourself, and Tryhackme is pretty great. I just wanted to run through this, and I hope you like and subscribe. I'm planning to make more videos. If you don't want to deal with sitting here and following their instructions, getting lost, and like in this case, you know, running this program that wouldn't even work, then, you know, follow my videos, because I'll make sure that you don't end up sitting here for 30 minutes while you don't get any results. Okay, so thank you for following along, and till next time.